Well, you just heard from the ruling APC party responding to those allegations of links to a drug-related case in America against their presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but which did not result in a conviction. The opposition PDP has been calling for Mr. Tinubu to make a definitive statement about this or risk being forced to do so by a court. And I'm joined now in the studio by Kola Ologbondiyan, spokesperson of the Atiku Presidential Campaign Council. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
indeed.
It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. It's lovely to see you, and congratulations, by the way.
Thank
because
you very much.
I know you. I haven't spoken to you since you became the spokesperson.
Correct. Thank
but
you.
I think it's a well-earned and well-deserved appointment. And the call by the PDP was for Mr. Tinubu to step down because he was not, according to the PDP, eligible to contest the presidential election in Nigeria under Section 137 of the 1999 Constitution. On what basis is the PDP making that call? Presumably, it is linked to that $460,000 he's reported to have forfeited to the U.S. government.
I think before the issue of $460,000 drug-linked money, the question has been that the former Lagos State Governor, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been changing his forms. For instance, in 1999, when he was going to be governor, he said he went to a primary school, St. Paul's Primary School, Aroloya. There are findings that such a school doesn't exist. He said he went to Government College, Ibadan. There are findings that nobody that went to that school said that they were mates. And it went on and on and on and on. In the second term, he filled a different form. So the question in the PDP is, why don't we subject this to court? Then
everything you're taking
the worst
to
thing, yes.
Right.
Then the worst thing that happened, which is his link to the $460,000 drug-related money. And when the spokesperson came on air, he said it was not a forfeiture, but a tax. That's an admittance. He had already admitted that yes, such a money was removed from his account, but it wasn't a forfeiture, but a tax. So the PDP felt that, look, this is an admission of a wrongdoing, and that this country, Nigeria, cannot afford having a president that will be a subject of blackmail on drug-related issues. And well, I don't think there's anything wrong if the parties of the opinion that they want to test this matter in their courts. But however, even Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's spokesperson had said that they were going to court on the matter, and the PDP is still waiting to receive court summons on the matter, and nothing had happened.
Yeah, but the PDP itself has said that it is considering going to court. What's the state of play?
The PDP is considering. No, they are considering. They have come out to say that they are considering it.
Right.
You know, I'm not in the party currently, like I've always told you. So I believe that within the realm of those who are working in the working committee, they are taking that into consideration. However, I'm also saying that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a responsibility to himself to come out and speak to this issue. It's too grave to be left in the realm of just dismissing it as a rumor. Come out and speak. Is it true?
Right.
Because the spokesperson also said he took responsibility on behalf of other people. Was it true that he truly took a responsibility on behalf of others? Under what circumstance did he take that responsibility? So these are questions that are begging for answers.
Well, there are two issues here. One is the issue of the proceeds of drug trafficking.
Yes.
I saw the court document in question. It's from the U.S. District Court of the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division. It's from July 1993, and it seems to contain evidence of the handling of the proceeds of drug trafficking by Mr. Tinubu, and also of money laundering, monies that were found in his account. But the question here is that Mr. Tinubu's spokesman was not entirely wrong when he talked about taxes, because There were also investigations by a U.S. special agent known as Kevin Moss, and Kevin Moss is part of the IRS, which showed that Minister Tinubu had, according to the court documents, not paid tax since 1984. So in 1992, a court order was obtained freezing his bank accounts. So arguably, the spokesman of APC could be right in saying that this is a tax-related matter. But there's a different issue which had to do with the proceeds of drugs which came from that Illinois court. So the question really, which I was trying to ask the Otumba Ajiboye there, is why their candidate can't come out and say definitively what the issue is.
But as you know, they brought forward a candidate that has been dodgy on issues. And for us, in our own campaign, Atiku Kola Presidential Campaign Council and the campaign organization, we already know that the candidate of the APC, as well as Ahmed Tinubu, has been very dodgy on issues. And this matter that you raise will not be an exception. For instance, I listened to the gentleman who just left here, who was talking about, Asanjo went to Plateau State, to Jos, and he spoke for 29 minutes. He didn't speak. He read a prepared text. That's the absolute truth. And even the national chairman of their party, Abdul Adam, read a prepared text in a campaign rally. Where have you found that? So it shows that there are issues about stability of mind. And that is why you can go to a rally and go and read a prepared message. However, Charles, the expectation of Nigerians today is that say what Ahmed Tinubu will come for. If you say that I stole in primary school, I will come out and say that I didn't steal in primary school. I will not leave it to AIDS because it borders on my integrity as a person.
Right.
So that is the issue that the PDP is saying that right. Look, you want to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I think you also raised that issue. You want to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Oh, you are welcome. But where are you coming from? Who are you? So Nigerians will not vote for a foggy candidate. They will not. They will not certainly not vote for someone that they don't know.
Right. But given that the APC and its candidates are apparently dismissive of the call for Mr. Tinubu to step down, which is the call that the PDP is making, and absolutely deny the allegations against him, considering how seriously your campaign, the PDP, considers this whole thing to be, what are you going to do about it? Because the EFCC isn't investigating, nor is INEC, and I'm wondering what your next steps are. That's why everybody is listening to you when you say you're going to court.
Well, Charles, to be honest with you,
or that you're considering going to court.
The party is considering going to court, and it has a responsibility to do so. But whatever the party chose to do, or whatever the PDP, whatever decision is taken by the People's Democratic Party, the burden is on Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to define himself. He's not on PDP. He has to be definitive. He has to define who he is to Nigerians. He's the one looking for votes. But I am sure that the majority of Nigerians will not sit down and go and elect somebody who cannot explain the role he played or he did not play in a drug matter. That's certain.
Yeah, but you have to admit you have to admit that there will be political benefits for the PDP if it goes the way that the PDP would like it to go. So don't try and suggest that you don't have any vested interest. If you try to pull the rug from out under his feet, you would benefit from
what
it.
Do you think is our interest? As we speak, I just came back from Lagos. When you spoke to me, I told you I was in Lagos.
Yes.
What did we go to Lagos to do? Our candidate took his covenant with Nigerians to the Lagos Business School Alumni Association. He took it to the Guild of Editors, and I expected you to have been there. You understand?
Like that. Well, yeah, Nduka was there, so that more than covered everything.
And he spoke to his own belief and promises to Nigerians, which are realistic situation, corrections for the situations in which we have found ourselves. You understand? So our candidate is already doing that. He's working with Nigerians. Nigerians are rallying with him. He's the one who is speaking. I listened to the gentleman who just left here saying that their candidate is campaigning. Campaigning to who? Someone that is reading a prepared text. Someone that has only visited one state. Our candidate has gone to 7 to 8 states. Some states he has visited twice. Rallying with the people, engaging with them, discussing the issues of devolution, discussing the issues of power, discussing the issues of recovering our economy. Look, these are the things that our candidate is doing. He spoke extensively on restructuring. And that gentleman came here and started talking. We are talking about candidates who wanted to speak about his party and say God should bless PDP. And by the grace of God, God has already blessed us already. And we are winning the election.
Yeah, well, to be absolutely fair, it's not a good idea to take advantage of a mistake made. Anybody can make a mistake. I mean, even though, as we said to Otumba Ajiboye there, gaffes are always things that people look out for in presidential campaigns, because they give you some kind of insight into the thinking of the person. But beyond that, it was clearly a mistake, and a mistake that he corrected.
Charles, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, the Waziri Adamawa, will never commit a mistake that will make him to go and say, God bless
well, I mean, I wouldn't.
He wouldn't say that.
You've still got a few months before the end of the campaign, so I wouldn't be too confident.
Let me explain that, Charles. You know why? Atiku Abubakar has a stability of thought process, and he can make commitments. He can discuss issues. We are talking about a candidate who is going around addressing rally and carrying documents that he's reading. Even, I had a gentleman talking about his visiting Cannes, that he visited Cannes today. Go and read the story that had come out, which their campaign issued by themselves. Go and look at it. You will discover that the issues that the Cannes people raised were not contained in the response of Asiwaju. They raised the issue of restructuring. They raised the issue of state police. He avoided all that. And like I said, our campaign is aware that Asiwaju is not addressing the issues that Nigerians want to hear. He's not addressing them. He's being dodgy.
Yeah, his people would dispute that, because they would say that he's certainly addressing
the results will show
the issues. But let's be clear also, Mr. Ologbondiyan, that Atiku Abubakar also has his skeletons in the closet. I mean, some would say he has entire graveyards in his closet with regard to allegations of corruption for which he's never been convicted, just like Bola Ahmed Tinubu has never been convicted. What's the difference here?
Thank you very much, Charles. I want you to know today, if you are not aware before now, that Atiku Abubakar is the most investigated politician in the history of our country.
But that's the same point
No. Otumba didn't make that. No, he didn't make that point.
He said he was investigated.
No, he didn't make that point. He said that the AIT used that story. You understand? And that at the end of the day, they apologized. That's what he was saying. He never spoke to the issue of investigation. Well, I am telling you that Atiku Abubakar remains the only candidate in the political firmament as we speak today who has been thoroughly investigated by all agencies. Before now, they were saying that he cannot go to the US. He went to the US and met with the Department of State. You understand? So when they are talking, we don't want to engage them in that realm, because they are just banding allegations.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
For us, and Nigerians know that as we speak today, the only candidate that has a presence of mind to deliver Nigerians from the pain, from the anguish, from the sufferings that the APC has imposed on us as Nigerians is Atiku Abubakar.
Okay.
He understands the issues.
Okay.
And he's the only one who has been going around Nigerians and speaking.
You've made that point. Kola Ologbondiyan is the spokesperson of the Atiku Presidential Campaign Council. I want to thank you especially for coming in here to talk to us today, because I know you came in from Lagos. Thank you very much.
Thank you.